Hi everyone, this is Leo Bomber speaking, and today I'm going to be demonstrating for you the PSA teaching log and PSA admin log. So what we've done in order to make it easy to get to these logs is added these two application tiles right onto the MCHS Net homepage. I'm going to start out with the PSA teaching log. So I'll click this tile up here. It takes us right to the form where we can fill it out, and I'm going to scroll down slowly so that you can see each of these sections here. And I'll go ahead back up to the top here to fill it out and give you the full demonstration. I'm going to set up first the reporting start date and the reporting end date. In this case, I'm going to use this address book to find my name in the system. I'm selecting that and clicking OK. Then I'm going to go ahead and select a specialty and just go ahead and put in some more information down here just for test purposes. And I'm going to put in 5 hours. I'll scroll down to the next section here. And we'll say later on in that week, I spent another 5 hours doing some more work. And finally, down in this section, let's use the calendar control this time. And I'll select September 26th, the number of learners, their role, and how many hours I spent. So that was 3 5-hour events, totaling up to 15 hours here on the bottom. We have our total hours, and I'm going to go ahead and attest to that. Once I hit save, a workflow is going to kick off in the background, and you'll see here in Outlook behind here. Let's give it a few. There it is. We got this email. So the email just gives you a quick summary at the top, and it's stating that I went in and submitted this for your approval, and it's 15 hours. I'm going to come right back to this email and show you where these links take us, but first I wanted to show you how this worked. So in order to make this work, we've set up this matrix, which shows on the left column here the physicians, and on the right their approvers. So the reason why I got my own submittal is because I set up this row here at the top for testing. So let's take a look at this email again. We got the summary on the top, and then we can go ahead and click on this for details. I'm going to do so now. And we see that same form now in a read-only version. You can review that, and if it looks good, we can come back here and approve or reject. Click on that link here and it opens up this task form. We can put in comments if you need to. Maybe you want to explain why you might have to reject something, and the submitter will get that email back with your comments. In this case, we're going to stick to this path of approval. I'll click on that. And it takes us to the home page here. Now let's take a look at what this did. So when we clicked on the submittal, we got this list here with these color codings. They're currently set up to show them in yellow if it's been pending for 7 days, orange if it's been pending for 15 days, and red if it's been a month and it's still in a pending status. That's just to alert your admins there that somebody might need to help out to see what's going on. Now up here at the top we have a view which filters for approved items. I'm going to click on that, and in a moment we'll see. I did a few tests today. This is the most current one here at the bottom. I want to see the details of it like I did from the email, clicking on this link back here. So to do so, I'm just going to put a checkbox there, go up to the tab for items, and click on view item. And we're just looking at that same form that we got to from the email, just showing you a couple ways to get into that. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the same process using the PSA admin log. Click on that tile right from the home page, and I'm going to show you the form, and then I'll fill it out and go through the same steps again. Great, this is a much smaller form. I'm going to do the same process here. I'll select a couple of weeks back in September. And just picking stuff here for demonstration purposes, just at random. Put in a full 8-hour day there. We got the total here, and I'm going to go ahead and attest just like the previous one. save it, and there's that email again. So the same process, I'm just going to click on view details, and I'm sure you can expect this is all pretty much the same story here. We're going to get the total hours, the fact that I did a test, go back to this email again, and I'm going to go ahead and accept, and I'm sorry, and then I'm going to approve here. And that's pretty much it. If we wanted to see the let's see, we're in the PSA here, and this also has the approved view here, and we see the one that I just submitted here. It's been approved, so it shows up on this filtered list. One last thing that SharePoint comes with built in is the reporting tool, being able to export to Excel. So I'll just show you that while I have your attention. So to do that, we can just go up to the List tab up here in the menu, and just look for this Export to Excel. Some stuff's going to happen on my left screen here. I'll make sure to bring stuff over so you can see it. Just clicking OK there. On the bottom, that OK was to indicate that I do have Excel installed. On the bottom here, we just click on Open. It's a file that just triggers Excel to go into this import mode. I'm going to click on Enable. This, by the way, only has to happen once. Once you've created this file and saved it, you'll be able to refresh it, and I'll show you that in a moment. It's just asking me now, what format do I want this report in? What you see behind here is from a previous demo, so it's going to create a new one for us. And there it is. Not a whole lot of approved items there, but these are the approved items. You can use all of the built-in SharePoint tools. Here it notes that it's a date, and you can actually filter and all that. We can create, by clicking on Insert, we can create pivot tables and really get some good analysis there. So once I save this, I'll be able to keep it on my computer and then go back and go into either the Design tab here where there's the refresh button, or into the Data tab here where there's the refresh button, and it'll go ahead and just pull in all that information each time. So each time you'll get it refreshed with all the approved items out there, and we can refine this process a little bit more, whatever your reporting requirements are. So thanks so much for viewing this video. I hope it helped you out.